take sweet potatoes. Sometimes I do sweet potatoes instead of quinoa. You know, and it's good with the sweet potatoes. You throw the sweet potatoes all in there. That's why I like the big giant pots and pans to cook in there, because I do all of this. And with this, when I do this, I will put the sweet potatoes first, because they are harder denser vegetables. Then I add the other stuff. Let the sweet potatoes cook first, and it gives it a nice flavor. All these different flavors, the green and the purple and the onions. And what I do also is I season my oil first, because it makes it easier when I mix stuff around. Instead of throwing seasoning in the food, I like to season my oil. I'm not going to tell you what I season the oil with, because that'll be a secret. But seasoning the oil makes it better. And it smells nice when the oil's heating up. And you season it, the house smells really nice. And I'm cooking in the kitchen down south in New Orleans. This is so cool. I'm cooking in the southern kitchen. I always wanted to cook in the southern kitchen. And now I got to do it. So kind of like some fantasy along. And no, I didn't go to culinary school. You can tell by my chopping skills, but it get done. Now this is a big knife. I can do this with a little bitty steak knife. I can do it with a plastic knife if I need to. So everything else is in the pot over here. This is collards and kale. And it's in the seasoned oil. And you know, greens cook down, so they're cooking down. And then I have the other stuff, and with the onions and the bell pepper. And then, believe it or not, I'm going to take the corn and I'm going to cut it off the cob and add it to it. So that's a lot of work, but it's worth it. And I'm going to add the red onion. And then it's all now cooked in. I'm going to add this coconut. But everything's going to be nice and crispy and yummy when I add the coconut milk, because the vegetables can't be mushy. And so, you know, this is the quinoa I found. And, you know, quinoa on the side, you put it in the bottom of the bowl or the plate, and add the other food on top, and it comes out real good. And of course, we're going to have pineapple and strawberries for dessert. And probably sprinkle some flaxseed over it. That'll be good. So when this is all done, you guys get to see this. You don't get to taste it. You know, now if you live in New Orleans and you want a plate, you need to come on me and hit me up on Facebook, and I'll make this plate for you. But you got to bring your own bowl, and you're going to enjoy it. Okay? So it's going to be real, real good.